All right, INFJs. We have this love of truth in all things, really. We seek out truth. We like people to tell us the truth. And of course, we're big on being honest, which in many ways, in a lot of circumstances, can be to our own detriment. You know, an INFJ's love of truth can cause us sometimes to be too honest in certain situations where you're almost expected to embellish or lie a little bit, where that's the cultural norm. I mean, it sets us apart telling the truth, but you know, sometimes people like to be lied to. Well, they think they do. It always, in the end, comes back to haunt them. But in the case of certain types of liars, particularly narcissists, you know, they at least try to keep the truth hidden long enough until they have their victim ensnared to where the person thinks they can't move on or leave. And thus, the pattern continues. However, INFJ's love of truth, yeah, this can be difficult. This can make life harder to navigate than it is for most people, but it can also make it easier for people that try to approach us and get us to open up. Because as you know, INFJs, we're not big on making the first move in anything, but especially romantically. It's the Achilles heel of INFJ men because, you know, apparently we excel in a lot of things that women want, but because we lack that ever so important thing in the beginning, because we respect boundaries and we don't want to seem, you know, like too aggressive, like we won't take no for an answer, and we have integrity and we don't use manipulation tactics. All in all, you know, takes us time. Oh, and our timing's terrible. I did videos on that a while back too. But as far as other people getting to know INFJs, I'll give you a little secret. If you want to know something about the INFJ, if the INFJ already talks to you, you know, and the INFJ seems like they trust you, they show emotion, they let their guard down. They may even seek you out at times to have conversations, although you'll probably be seeking them more because, you know, that's just how we are, introverts at the end of the day. If there's something you want to know about that INFJ, all you have to do is ask them. They will tell you. You know, but be very direct. You know, INFJs can sense when people are fishing for information, like asking vague questions. It's like, oh, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I want to know. And it's like, ask me directly. You know, enough of the dog and pony shit. What's your real question? That kind of stuff. I use that exact line pretty often, and I've used it recently too in a certain situation. But yeah, it's like, if you want to know about something, where I truly stand on something, I being an INFJ, or how I feel about somebody, ask me. And then, you know, tell me the truth for any follow-up questions that I have, and go from there. It's really that simple with INFJs. However, you know, I've noticed a lot of people are cowards, where they have a problem saying what they truly want and truly feel about someone. It could be professionally, it could be romantically, you know, it could be in any sort of situations where they'll, like, for lack of a better term, toe the company line, like say what they're supposed to say, maybe get a glimmer of their personal truth, but never really be honest with the other person, or for that matter themselves. Wanting to believe the best about something or someone will not make it true. Yeah, INFJs, we want the truth. You know? So, in the other sense, another positive thing, you know, if an INFJ is pursuing you, here's another secret about INFJ truth. We can see you as you truly are. We can see, you know, all the things that you try to hide. We may not talk about it at first because, well, especially like, you know, an INFJ will, if they see like pain in your eyes or something you're trying to hide, eventually an INFJ will bring that up, but, you know, we'll do it one-on-one. We'll never do that in front of a group setting. We do that to narcissists, though. It's called spotlighting. It's awesome. The light of the truth, the eyes that see right through. I know your every move. Spotlight. Anyway, so that's basically how it goes for us with our love of truth, you know, and the level of honesty and integrity we hold people to that we feel we can trust is pretty high. But remember, it's even higher on ourselves, because INFJs hate being betrayed, we hate being manipulated. You know, it's why we have trust issues. And you know, we may seem like, I don't know, pushovers at times, but no, we're quite vengeful, to be honest. Door slam, the infamous INFJ door slam. So be aware of that. You know, I got a comment, I think about a week ago, somebody asked me, like, how do I, you know, and I know INFJ men suck at making first moves. How do I approach this INFJ I know? Be honest. It's that simple. Tell them the truth, see what happens.